Hey, welcome, and welcome to our special Christmas edition of Podcast from the Pit, where we do not have Hillbilly with us today. We have Santa
Merry
making his
Christmas, y'all.
second time on Podcast from the Pit.
Thank you for having
We
me back.
we also have Matt back. How's it going, Matt?
Oh, not too bad. Doing good.
Uh, yep. So, if Hillbilly was here, we'd have all three Podcasts from the Pit people on. So, who knows? He might show up later.
I doubt it.
I just want to start off by thanking everyone who's in the chat. I love this time of the week, because you guys just aren't people who watch us, you're our friends. And I just want to get to here and say hi to everybody. We have Joe Hunter 73. Good morning. What's up, Larry? Thanks for coming on last week. It was fun. Mr. Matthew Comstock, how are you? Foot, how are you doing, Foot? GI Jokers, hello. Rex Ship 85. Probably see you in a little over a month, right? Winterfest, are you coming? Awesome. Hello, Phil. So good to see you.
Yeehaw!
Good morning, Ronnie. Everybody saying hi to each other. That's awesome. Beta Ray Bob, how are you today? Oh, and here we go. The Lilith. Hi, Lilith.
Hello, Lilith.
Oh, my goodness. I know it's a weird time for you. Thanks for showing up, Campbell. So good to see you.
Campbell's been a very good boy this year.
Awesome. Definitely. Can't wait to see you there, Rex Ship. And there we go.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas, everybody.
Merry Christmas.
All right, we got a packed letters, a lot of letters this year, and I'm excited to get to them. So we will go through our show and tell real quick. I'll go first because I had nothing last week. I have a few things this week. Now, one probably shouldn't count because I bought them months ago, but I just found them in a box. I hadn't opened them yet. It's a couple Doctor Who figures from, the original Doctors. Awesome.
Who?
I took advantage. This is going to surprise nobody. I took advantage of the 20% off on Delta 17 and got a hold of some troop builders. I keep asking myself, what am I going to do if they come out with more troop builders in Wave 2?
Buy more?
Yeah.
Hope Santa brings you some.
And thank you, Ken, for this Christmas gift. Really appreciate it.
All right.
And the last thing I just got yesterday. My Roboskull.
You're very welcome. You know how hard it was to get the elves to work hard on that for you?
So happy to get that. Also, I'm pretty happy I didn't have to wait 3 years for it. Just since June.
Because Santa was involved.
That's what it was. So I seen this thing online yesterday, and it said everyone under 5'3" needs to report to the North Pole, Santa needs you. So I sent that to my wife because she's 5'2".
She hasn't showed up yet.
So that's all I got. But I made up for last week's having nothing.
You're welcome.
Did you get anything in this week, Matt? You did, but it's upstairs.
Yeah, I got my Roboskull.
Oh, yeah. but you also got your O-ring.
Oh, the Ghostbusters O-ring coming.
They're
All
upstairs.
right.
Santa made a special delivery just for Matt.
Yeah, as soon as I get those,
Monday.
in hand, I'll open up the Ecto.
There you go. So we're gonna have a contest. See who opens up their RoboSkull first.
You'll probably win that.
Well, it won't be today because I'm leaving for Chicago as soon as the stream's over. But I'm excited for that. Did you get anything else in this week?
Got the Jungle Trooper from Skeletron, but
Nice. Mine's still on the way.
pretty sure that's it.
Nice. What about you, Santa? Did you get anything this week, or are you just delivering?
I'm just delivering. I'm reading letters and delivering packages and trying to keep the elves in line. And Mrs. Claus, whew, her nerves are shot.
Well, she's married to you, so.
Yep.
I always tell people my wife's a saint being married to me.
Yes, she is.
So Matthew's RoboSkull is waiting for him at FedEx. Yeah, it's I cannot wait to open it. If I didn't have big plans this weekend, I would have canceled them and just stayed home and opened that and played with it.
Matthew, would you want Santa to go pick your RoboSkull up for you?
Hey, Phil's asking if you got any Joe stuck in your beard, Santa.
Not right now. I have several around me, though.
Oh, nice. Yeah, I've never been to the Metro before, so yeah, I am looking forward to it. I haven't seen MXPX in like 25 years, so I'm excited to see them. So that's going to be awesome. He said he's good. All right. So I know you got quite a few lists.
Yes.
So are you ready to get into that? And
Yes. We're going to start off with the one naughty one.
there's a naughty one.
There's a naughty one.
Uh-oh.
And he wrote a really fancy letter, but it's not helping him.
Is Cobra Commander a good boy this year?
Is Cobra Commander ever a good boy? He's not been a good boy since he kicked the dog.
He's if you're reading the Energon, he is not a good boy. He is a psychopath. And I'm here for it. I like it.
That's the way Cobra Commander should be.
He should be, yes.
Yes. So, we'll get started. Dear Santa, here's a short list of things I would like for Christmas. 1. Duke versions 1 and 2. Scarlett's phone number. For Snake Eyes to stop being so dang awesome. For Flint to learn his place. For Eric Hillbilly Harper to see that I am the best darn Joe around. Merry Christmas and Yo Joe. Conrad S. Hauser. P.S. Flint sucks.
He's got a point.
Duke is on the naughty list.
That's a great
Thank you,
list.
Duke.
I like that.
I like that. Dear Hillbilly Santa, why is everybody calling me Hillbilly Santa? I'm just Santa. I've been a very good boy this year. I've done well at school. At home, I've been good for my mom and dad. I really think I deserve to get a Nintendo system to play. All my friends have one, and I'm always bad when I go over to their houses. I would also like a new BMX bike, as my old one is getting old. Everyone has 20-inch wheels, and mine is just 16-inch. That is an issue. I would like an RC car. Cars are fun, and I like playing with them. I really like a mobile command center my cousin has. I would like one of those too. I can't wait to see what you leave me this Christmas. Gary, Chaplin's assistant motor pod.
Nice.
Dear Santa, for Christmas, I want a big wheel and the G.I. Joe flag and a cassette player and great bevel tape and G.I. Joe repeater. Foot.
Repeater is an underrated Joe.
Yes, he is. Dear Santa, this year I've been a very good boy. Much better than my younger brother. For Christmas this year, I'd like to finally get some G.I. Joe vehicles because Mom and Dad won't buy them for me. I want to get either the Tomahawk or the Night Raven. Well, actually, because I've been such a good boy, can I get both? Fingers crossed. One day, I'll be a famous toy YouTuber on this invention called the internet. I can show this vehicles and tell everyone how awesome Santa is. Phil, Treasures for Trigger.
Nice. Nice. Great list.
Woo. This is a big one. Dear Santa, I hope you're doing okay. Hope you've recovered from the food poisoning that you might have gotten from the garbage cookies my sissy put out for you last year. She tried to make them in her easy fake oven. If you did, it's your own fault for bringing that death trap. Anyways, what I want for Christmas is some indoor potties from a Castle Grayskull. It's no fair that He-Mansies have to duke out in the cold. Not the Duke that Hillbilly Harper loves so dear either. Shampoo from a Stinkor. He smells like poo, not the Pooh Bear, real poo. Sometimes my uncle smells the same way after stepping outside for a smoke. Some skin mark free drawers. Superman's kind, no Batman's. He's a sissy. That's completely wrong. Batman's is no sissy. And finally, money for my Paul's future surgery. Yeah, he may need a boot removed from his buttocks on account Small saying, if your Paul keeps leaving the toilet seat up, I'm going to put my boot up his buttocks. Yeah, I know, that was smart. Woo-wee. And please, Santa, bring everyone at Podcast from the Pit something really nice.
Appreciate it.
Hold on. Sorry, got a beard hair in my mouth. So, they're all so cool and deserving with all the great shows they put on. P.S. Please bring that nice man Casey some more shelves so him can bunches more toys. Merry Christmas from Little Lair Bear.
I do need more shelves. Nice letter, Larry.
Yep, that was a good one.
That was good. Except for the Duke part. Or Batman part.
Everybody's got favorites.
Matthew Comstock, Letter to Santa, 1984. Author's note. The original request was to write a letter to Santa as an 8 or 9-year-old. I chose to go with the Christmas of 1984 because I turned 8 that September. I also have photographic evidence of toys I did receive that year.
Awesome.
Dear Santa, it's me, Matthew. I'm writing this letter to you to let you know that what I want for Christmas. I hope that you and Mrs. Claus and the elves have a very good year. I've been very good this year. I made the honor roll again, won the perfect attendance award, and also got a good behavior award. I have also helped Mom and Dad with the chores, looked after the dog, and was nice to every kid, even the kids I don't like. I would really like to get all the new G.I. Joe toys this year, especially the Will and Rattler. Right now, I only have a Fang that Cobra Commander flies, and it has no chance against my Sky Striker. It looked cool in the new G.I. Joe cartoon this year. Author's note, I am referring to the Revenge of Cobra miniseries from September 1984, which premiered right around my birthday. I think a Rattler would be good for my Cobras to have. The Well would also be cool to have. We also got to see that in the new G.I. Joe cartoon and also in the comic. I know it's big, but I carry lots of Joes. I don't have any G.I. Joe vehicles that can go in the water, and something needs to fight the water moccasin. I also want some Star Wars toys, maybe a Millennium Falcon, and some figures. You brought my friend Derek one last year, but I would like one of my own. I know it's big, but I know I can find a place for it. I promise to be more careful with the figures. My dog likes to chew on the Star Wars figures. He got the Bespin Luke figure really good. I will tell you all this when I see you soon, but Mom said should write it all down for you. She says you can't remember it all, and it's good for me to write, so I better get at it. Thank you, Santa, your friend, Matthew Comstock.
Nice.
Author's note. Santa brought me the Rattler, and my paternal grandparents gave me the Will and a speeder bike I have.
That's a good Christmas right there.
That is.
Hey, Campbell, this idea started last year, and it was all Eric. He had this idea. He came to us and said, hey, let's do this. Me and Matt loved it. And it's also just, it was our very first live stream. So this is kind of like we've been doing live streams for a year now. And this like, I don't know, this idea is so good because it's a lot of interaction with you guys, and we love to know what's going on, what you guys are thinking. So yeah, it's fun, and it's all Eric.
What about Santa? He was here. Hillbilly wasn't here last year during it.
Well, Hillbilly hooked it up. Yeah.
He's still on the naughty list. Dear Santa, can I please get the Micronauts Mega City? My heroes need a base so they can keep saving the adventure people. Thank you, Beta Ray Bob.
Oh, nice.
I'll see what I can do, Bob. Adventure people do need saving. They're awesome too.
Yeah, I had a ton of those figures when I was little.
I loved giving them out. Dear Santa, my name is Ronnie, and I'm on the other side of the world in Australia. It's pretty hot here. One day I hope I can see snow. Maybe when I'm older than Mom and Dad. I don't know. Anyways, I saw Alan Border make 100 against Sri Lanka the other day, and I decided I really need a new cricket bat. It has to be a Duncan Fernilly, like what him and Ian Botham from England use. I started playing cricket for my school this year, and the boys are saying that the Steve Waugh Simmons Super Tuxter Mum bought me is too small. I need a bigger bat to hit bigger sixes. But I'm not picky. I'm more of a bowler than a batter, so anything will do. How do you bat crickets? What do you do on Christmas Day, Santa? Do you sleep after delivering all the presents? My grandparents and my uncles and aunties and cousins and brothers and sisters all come to our house, and we have lunch together. The house is pretty full, and Mom says we need to dress up and not be naughty, which is really hard to do because all I want to do is just play with my new toys. I hope you have a nice Christmas this year. Don't get too hot when you come to Australia. Ronnie Trickshot.
That's a very nice letter, Ronnie. Just Lilith, going off your question here, one of the funnest things about getting vehicles, whether it be Star Wars or G.I. Joe when I was a kid, was my dad helping us put them all together. It was a nice time and stuff I'll always remember and just cherish.
Hillbilly told me he would always had his dad help him put them together, and Hillbilly learned all kinds of no-no words. Dear Santa, hope all is well in the snowy north, and that the elves are in good spirits. I've been good, but I'm no saint. LOL. Plus, I'm almost 40, so not sure if I'm even in the list on the list anymore. This Christmas, I don't need anything. I have a great girlfriend, my first nephew, and plenty of great Joe figures I found this year already. Since it's my nephew's first Christmas, I just ask you give any presents coming to him instead. Merry Christmas, Santa, Joseph, everyone, and especially Jesus. Love, Cliff McCarthy.
Nice.
Thank you, Cliff.
Nice letter.
Dear Santa, how are you and Mrs. Santa been this year? I hope you've both been relaxing, watching some wrestling, and have rested well enough for Christmas. I'm I've been trying my best to be a good boy this year. I know I like to call myself master of all evil, and I like the evil cobra, but they've been very naughty. But even the naughty cobra needs someone to love them too. You're right. Please, please, Santa. Please, Santa. I promise that I try my best at at least one or two G.I. Joe next year. Just please don't tell Cobra Commander. Santa, if it's not too much trouble, can I please have for Christmas Cobra Island Macho Man hat and sunglasses? Oh yeah, Cobra. Quentin the Cobra rule.
That's awesome. Yeah. He is so funny. So funny.
Ugh. Sorry, Bearder. Okay. Good morning.
And I think Phil's right here. Hasbro must have loved Santa.
Yes,
Because I know
they did.
we were all just begging for G.I. Joes at, 82, 83, 84. And,
They gave me lots of bonuses and extra elves. Dear Santa, I'd appreciate if you could please give all the wonderful people that I've met over the past couple years on YouTube my hashtag G.I. Joe family good health and fortune to always keep in touch and keep me inspired and motivated to make great content for all to share. Oh, if possible, save up enough money for me to go to Joe Fest in the future. Thank you, Santa. Kiwi Customs, Campbell Rule.
Nice. And I would love that. There's so many of our friends that live overseas that if I could have a wish that wasn't, selfish, or maybe it is a little selfish, I would love for all of them to be able to come to Joe Fest just so I could see them and hang out with them. It probably is selfish on my part because I get a lot out of it.
Campbell, if you make it, I'll be incognito, so you may not see me.
Morning.
Morning. Dear Santa, I hope that you, Mrs. Claus, the reindeer, and elves are doing well. I think I've been pretty good this year. This year, I would like to ask for the G.I. Joe Headquarters Command Center. If you can't get me that, some other ideas are Zap and Short Fuse version 1.5, He-Man underoos, Pac-Man pajamas, or the Cobra water moccasin. I promise to listen to my parents and eat all my vegetables and squirrel gravy. Squirrel gravy is the best. Have a safe trip from the North Pole. Merry Christmas, Steve, aka GI Jokers.
I just want to say good morning to Jason here. Let us know if you're coming to Winterfest. It'd be cool to see you again. I'm getting so excited for Winterfest. It's the closest convention coming, so I got to get to this one, which is fun, before I can start focusing on Joe Fest.
Hillbilly's wife even said he may be there. And I may be there incognito. Gotta have a vacation after Christmas.
Here's a question for Santa.
They are in the freezer. and some of them are canned. Dear Santa, hi, my name is Jay, and I'm 9 years old. I live in Canada, and it's pretty cold, snowy here, just like the North Pole. I hope you, Mrs. Claus, the elves, and the reindeer are all doing great and staying warm. This year I've been really good. I've done my chores, helped shovel the driveway, and worked hard in school. For Christmas, I was hoping you could bring some G.I. Joe or Real American Hero toys. They're my favorite. Would love action figures like Dusty, Flint, Footloose, Snake Eyes, and Alpine. The Joes, they're so cool and would help lead my team to victory. For the bad guys, figures like Buzzer, Ripper, and Torch from the Dreadnoks would be amazing. They look so tough. And if you can, could you bring Tomax and Zaymont, the Crimson Twins? For vehicles, the Joes could really use a Mauler tank for some heavy firepower, the Snowcat to handle the icy terrain here in Canada, and the Bridge Layer to get across anything Cobra throws at them. For Cobra, the Hydrofoil would be amazing. It's so fast and perfect for sneak attacks. Also wanted to mention that my friends have all been really good this year too. I love trading figures with them, so please give them the good stuff, LOL. It's it's way more fun when everyone has awesome Joes and Cobras to play with. P.S. is if there's any way you could please bring me the USS Flag aircraft carrier, that would be incredible. I promise to make room for it somehow. Maybe you can park it in the backyard. Thank you so much, Santa. I'll leave out cookies and milk for you and a carrot for Rudolph. Merry Christmas to you and everyone at North Pole. Your friend, Jay. Death Valley Machine.
Nice.
G.I. Joe now and forever.
Nice. So that's a yeah, I remember sitting around with my brother and we would be going through the catalogs, looking for stuff we wanted for Christmas. I don't know, I guess the internet took that joy away. But it was always fun.
Always love seeing the wish books come out.
Yes. And yes, it does. Yeah. This is going to be year number 5 and very excited for it. I know it's still over 200 days away, but I'm so ready for it to come back. And Ronnie's got one for you. Hillbilly Santa put Rudolph in the freezer like Jeffrey Dahmer.
Rudolph is safe. Anything that glows is not suitable to eat. Dear Santa, it's that time again. I'll ask you for a lot and get a lot, but 2 lots will not seem to match. But that's all right. I know my mom and my uncle got to you. I would like for my 13th Christmas 2 Cobra Bats, some Stormtroopers, a Jeep or 2, another X-Wing, that cool mask red truck, any number of G.I. Joes and Star Wars, another blue Snaggletooth since I lost mine. I swear they exist. A shuttle Tidarium. No more socks. Y'all need socks. Thank you, Billy Joe. Why stand deliverer?
Nice.
I know,
Great
but
list.
butchered that.
No
last.
socks for Christmas.
I
Socks
love
are an
getting
everyday
socks. I love getting socks. Now, okay, so if I was 9 again, you're welcome. You know, my elves worked really hard on that. The Robo Skull. They was having flashbacks of the flag and the Terrordrome. Okay, so if I was 9 again, I'd ask for a Night Raven, Low Light, Hawk, Kenner Mask, Vampire, and Firefly. Motu, Flying Fist He-Man, Terror Claw Skelly, Tongue Lasher, and Ryo Blast. Frostbite's G.I. Joe Repro.
That's a Rio Blast, by the way.
Oh, sorry.
Sorry.
Thank
Don't
you for
disrespect Mo
correcting
too.
me. Dear Santa, I've been a good kid this year. At least I tried. When anyone brought their problems to me, I listened and tried my best to help. I realized that a lot of kids are carrying hidden miseries and they put on strong face because that's what they're expected to do. On the inside, they think they're alone, though I tried to show them that they aren't. The teachers and faculty are always there to help. Always, I was always there to help. And that's what being a good teacher is about, right? Yes. Making sure that no one has to go through the toughest times alone. So I think I deserve a Pterodrome for that. Ha ha. You do. If you can't manage that, it's okay. I'll settle for you giving my buddies around the world strength and wisdom. Thanks, Santa. Even after all these years, I still believe. Hans Chow.
Nice. Nice.
Hans, if there's a way I can get a Pterodrome to Trinidad and Tobago, you'll also get a flag. I've
So
given
he
you
just did a show with Ken on Toy Connections about Cops and Crooks, the cartoon and toy line, which I never watched before. I had no clue, but it was very interesting to watch that and
it
to
was
see
hard
the
to
excitement he had in that. Made me want to try to watch the cartoon at least,
it was hard to watch that up in the North Pole. It was always on whenever I was working in the workshop. After the podcast from the pit 1992 episode, I wish for my childhood versions of Fort America, Patriot, Earthquake, Barracuda, and Storm Eagle back, as I was fortunate enough to get them as a fifth grader. An 87 Defiant would be nice too, but I know I'm just getting greedy. No, you're never getting greedy. Ken, Toy Connections.
Nice, yeah. And I just want to say I'm really thankful for everybody that took the time to send in a list. It's a nice little community we got going here.
For me, the Game Boy was it. I loved that thing. Also, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, all of them. Super Mario Land Game Boy, and I always wanted a Power Wheel. Steve, the writing dad.
Oh, nice.
Yes, Larry, I'm trying to tell you something. You may have stepped in what your uncle stepped in. Wherever he is out taking a smoke.
Yeah, Matthew, most of the time my lists for our list shows I do at work. I got to take a little time back for me.
List from Agent Chuckles, age 9, 1985. This is the list of things I would never get either as a child or adult. 10. Smokescreen. Transformers Smokescreen. 9. Thundercats Chitara. 8. Thundercats Mumra. 7. Thundercats Lion-O. 6. Snoopy Snow Cone Machine. 5. The third Garfield Treasury Book. 4. Transformers Constructicons. 3. 1985 Lion Voltron. 2. Mask Boulder Hill. And the number 1 was every kid's number 1 in 1985, the USS Flag. Yes, hit that like button and subscribe if you're not already subscribed.
And yeah, thanks, Bob. This is a fun show. We had so much fun doing it last year. We're going to have a tradition where we do it every year. As long as people like it, we'll do it.
Yep.
Because we enjoy it. We like seeing what other people think about.
Santa was starting to worry that there wasn't going to be any letters. I would ask Santa for a Cobra Claw for my Storm Shadow figure, and I'd ask for just a couple of days of peace for all humankind, to believe that God created us all to actually work together and to better ourselves and the world moving forward. And most of all, to convince at Doyle Designs that Cobra Law is pretty darn bad. Ralph Bednarski. Sorry.
That's a good letter. Very good letter.
Yes.
And yeah, I can't believe it's been a year as well. It's been so fun.
Hey, Santa. I've been really good boy this year and not been in trouble at all. I've been collecting my G.I. Joes and putting them away every day. So please, Santa, can I have an army of Joes and Dragonflies, Vance and Tanks? J Barnes, Big J UK collector.
Nice.
Whittling them down. Dear Santa, first, I've been a good boy all year long. I've moved my family across country, found a new job, supported my wife in her career, cleaned my bass boat in my 32-foot pull behind. I buried my dog, kept my yard up, done all the honeydew chores. All I want this year is for everyone who reads this post to have a wonderful Christmas and know they are appreciated, cared about, and loved. P.S. I would like a General Hawk in my stocking if that's not that big of a deal. Always Stacy Harmon. Hashtag Yo Santa.
Yeah, it's a very nice list.
And this is quite possibly the one we've been looking for. Dear Santa, I've been good all year and want just one thing for Christmas. I want the new G.I. Joe Rattler. It's a really cool fighter plane with wings that rotate and comes with missiles and a red pilot and other cool stuff. My friends are asking for it too. It would be really fun to fly around with them together in my backyard. I know you're a busy person at Christmas time, but I hope you can leave one under my tree this year. Joe Oscar Mike.
Nice.
Bye, Sprinkles. Sprinkles the elf is on the mission. So, there's one more letter. And this is from Hillbilly. Dear Santa, thank you for all the friends and family. We're truly blessed to have them. Only thing I know I want is, and I can't believe he's saying this, is Duke version 2 Tiger Force and O-ring. So can somebody please help Shannon find this? God bless everyone, and thank you all for being our friends.
Great list. All great lists.
Yep.
And that's it.
Huh.
That's all the
I read them
list.
too fast.
Yes. Read through them too fast. I apologize, but it was exciting and fun to do.
Hey, you have a great Christmas too, Lils.
Yep.
We appreciate you
Thank you.
watching and getting in the chats, and it's always a nice time.
Lilith, what's something you would like to have for Christmas this year?
And Scotty Garvin says 2 gray beards and 1 white beard. Nice. I think Hillbilly said the highlights.
Going platinum.
Yeah, I mean everybody in the chat. If there's one toy gift that you could get this year, what would you want for yourself? I don't, and might as well talk about this while we're waiting. Is I don't think we're going to do a live stream next week. We're going to take the week off, but I will have a special. I did a we call it Toy Talk with Ken from Toy Connections. So I'll just have that drop next Saturday at our normal live stream time. So I hope everybody enjoys that. We had a fun conversation. I tried not to talk about Delta 17, but it was still fun.
It's easy to talk about it.
Oh, yeah. Let's see. Larry wants a Red Ryder BB gun. Nice.
He'll shoot his eye out.
Yeah. Lil just wants everybody to have a happy and healthy Christmas. That is so nice. And I hope everyone here does. Well, not just here. I hope everyone does.
So there's this fat man with a red hat and long white beard. I ran him out. Only thing I got was his hat. I don't know who he was.
Kiwi wants payload and hardtop. Those are pricey, right?
Yeah.
I want to say hardtop's like triple digits when I seen them. I try not to pay triple digits for figures anymore. I've done it a couple times.
I've done that twice. They were Sideshow collectibles.
Mine was version 2 Snake Eyes.
Yep.
And I want to say my Steel Brigade. O-Ring Steel Brigade. I used to use all my Star Wars play sets for my Joes when I switched from Star Wars to G.I. Joe. I used the Hoff one a lot.
One thing I would like to get is the Death Star play set. I think that would be a really cool Cobra base.
Classified series scalpel figure. Looks like Ronnie wants some comic books.
A lot of them.
Yeah.
But out of 155, that's not too bad.
No.
That's good.
If I had doubles, I'd send them.
Heck, most of those I don't even have. I just have them in the trade paperbacks. Oh, here we go. Swordsman 275. So that'd be the Clint Eastwood, right? Man with No Name from the spaghetti westerns. That'd be cool.
I think
Hey, Matthew, send me a picture of that when you get a chance. I want to see what it looks like.
I think my Sideshow Snake Eyes, I paid $300 for it.
So I'm not going to spoil anything right now, but when we do our Joe Fest hunting list this year, mine's going to look a lot different. I'm shifting focuses.
Uh-oh. You're going 12-inch.
No.
I had a lot of those too.
Yeah, I had all my uncles from the original 12-inch, the Adventure Team. I had all those. Don't know what happened to them. Had their Migos, like Batman, Robin, Superman, all those, and the Star Trek Migos. I wish I still had them. They're cool. They'd be nice little pieces to put up.
I had a bunch of Mego. And I had like Shazam and Superman and Batman, Robin. Mm-hmm. I think I had a Captain America. I had a the Marvel Falcon. Yeah, my Falcon didn't have a head, but I still played with him. My brother had the 12-inch Mego Hawk.
Yeah, Campbell. Just you pick a time and day. Give us some notice. We can make that happen for sure.
Yep,
we'd love it. By the way, if anybody doesn't subscribe to the Barracks podcast, check it out. They're killing it. And same thing with Ronnie Trickshot. He does videos, does live streams every other week, or pretty much every week, but they take weeks off here and there. But every other week's on his channel, and the other week is on Shark Guy's channel. Very great shows, both. And just throwing this out for the chat, if we're rapidly closing down our 1994, not sure what we're going to do after that. We are taking suggestions.
Yep.
Because we want to be an interactive show with people. We just have one rule. You send us an idea. If we do it, you're on with us.
Yep.
It's that simple. This way, you know, we get to meet more of you, which is honestly half the fun of doing this.
I wish I'd have been here for the show. I think you all probably had a pretty good show, didn't you?
Yeah, we upgraded. We had Santa.
Yeah, he's better.
Santa brought me a lot of nice stuff when I was a kid.
He did me too. There was one Christmas I remember in particular. We wasn't allowed to go into the living room until my mom got up. And we finally got to go into the living room. Mom got up and drug in. I think we'd wake up like 2:00 in the morning and be like, "Can we go? Can we get up?" And Mom's like, "No." And Dad would be in the living room drinking coffee all night, I think. And we would go in there, and we walked in there, and there was just a path into the living room. And I was like, "Oh my gosh, this was like the biggest Christmas I think we had." I think Mom and Dad did like a Christmas club account, and it was just so big. I can't remember everything we got, but Dad said that they had went to Hex and they was having a Midnight Madness sale, and they was doing like buy one get one freeze and buy one get one half off on like Migo and everything. And he said people was breaking out into fights and grabbing stuff out of their hands, and but that was probably one of the best Christmases we had. But my favorite part was always getting with my family later at my grandma's house. Yes.
Yeah, we had Christmas Eve at my great grandma's house. Then we would do Christmas morning at our house. Then Christmas afternoon go to my grandma's. And I don't know why family just drifted apart. I don't do anything with my family anymore except for my family. But I mean, that's just the way it is.
Yep.
And yes, I received that idea and we definitely want to do that for sure. It's a great idea. And Campbell's got an idea. How about cooking with Roblox?
That would be good.
You got to make the fried egg sandwiches, right? That's what he's known for.
Yep. That does sound good right now.
It does sound good. If I didn't have a long drive ahead of me, I'd eat one.
Yep.
Sometimes eggs ain't good for me. Anybody got anything else, or are we actually going to have one less than an hour?
I don't have nothing else. I missed most of the show, so I apologize for that.
I had a lot of good letters.
Yeah.
Yeah, a lot of great letters. Yeah. Happy to make this a tradition for sure.
Yeah.
Podcast from the pit.
This is fun.
Yep.
All seriousness aside, I'm blessed to have known all of y'all, and I thank God for each and every one of you.
You guys have really expanded my friend quota. I mean, you can ask Matt. We've known each other 20-some years. I don't have a lot of friends.
Know the feeling.
Yeah. I don't know. I guess people I see every day, I have to really trust them to consider them a friend.
Yeah.
Well, Yes, very nice, Joe Hunter. I
I
don't
just
want
want
to ruin a good show by just rambling at the end.
I just want to thank everybody for participating. That
Yes.
I was sweating bullets whenever we first put it out there, and started slowly getting letters in. Same here, Jokers.
It's true, yes.
Yep.
All right. With all
Merry
that,
Christmas.
Merry
I'm going to end
Christmas
the
to everybody.
stream before I sit there and I will babble all day long. Everybody knows me. I will.
We all
Have
do.
a Merry Christmas. We'll not see
Yep.
you live for a couple of weeks, but please check out the Toy Talk episode when it drops. It's a good one.
Merry Christmas to everybody.
Merry
Casey, you drive
Christmas.
safe.
Yep. Thank you.
Casey, be safe. Eat a deep dish pizza for me.
I might. I don't know. All right, everybody. Take care. Have a Merry Christmas.